The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers for Monday, August 18th. Reveal that Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, will feel a magnetic pull, while Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor faces marriage questions, now that Liam knows he never had a brain tumor and that his procedure was fake. His speedy recovery makes a lot more sense. Of course, Liam has genuinely been recovering from a gunshot wound, so Hope may remind him of that and insist he should still take it easy. However, Liam is feeling better physically at this point. It's the emotional toll that's been tough to deal with, but Liam will be thankful he's had Hope to lean on in the aftermath of Grace Buckingham's Cassandra Creech confession. That said, Liam will acknowledge that Hope's been doting on him for a while now and has her own life to get back to. Although Liam will be sure Hope has a million other things she could be doing, she'll smile and promise there's nowhere else she'd rather be. This whole ordeal has been a reminder of just how strong Hope and Liam's bond is. There's a magnetic pull between Liam and Hope that isn't going away anytime soon. So should Carter be worried. Carter trusts Hope and has no reason to doubt her commitment to him. But there may be a reason why B&B's pushing her toward her ex. Is the show gearing up for another Hope and Liam reunion? While Hope keeps her focus on Liam, Carter will face some marriage-related questions at the office. Ridge, Forrester Torsten K. will wonder if Carter's really as committed to his future with Hope as he claims to be. It's possible Ridge will spot a close moment between Carter and Daphne Rose. Muriel Hilaire, that's the kind of thing that could make Ridge doubt whether Carter's going to be happy with Hope. On the other hand, maybe Ridge just won't think Hope's a good match considering everything that happened with the takeover. Ridge blamed Hope for influencing Carter, so he may fear she could lead him astray again. Whatever the case, Carter will make it clear that he wants to marry Hope and will stand his ground when it comes to their wedding plans, although Carter will hope for a bright future with Hope by his side. Ridge may suspect bad news is brewing. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Carter may have to make some updates to his perspective in the coming episodes, so stay tuned. CDL's where you want to be for exciting Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, updates and news to read up on, so drop by often for more B&B details. The Los Angeles sun might be shining on Forrester Creations this Monday, August 18th, but the emotions inside those sleek walls are anything but calm. The Bold and the Beautiful is setting up another dramatic week, and viewers should brace themselves for romantic sparks, questions of loyalty, and uncomfortable truths. On this day, two storylines dominate the magnetic pull between Hope Logan and Liam Spencer, and Carter Walton being forced to confront questions about marriage that he's been trying to avoid. Hope and Liam's magnetic pull, it's no secret that despite every heartbreak, every betrayal, every walk down the aisle with someone else, Hope Logan and Liam Spencer remain tethered to one another. For months, they've been trying to move forward separately, Hope with Thomas, Liam with his determination to stay away from Hope's complicated messes. But love doesn't operate on logic, and this Monday's episode proves just that. The unexpected encounter. Hope enters the design office at Forrester, clutching one of her sketches, her mind a swirl of emotions. She's trying desperately to focus on work, but her thoughts drift to her last heated argument with Thomas. For all of his declarations of devotion, his intensity has started to feel suffocating. And then, as though fate itself had arranged it, Liam walks in. Neither of them planned this moment, but the air instantly thickens. Their eyes meet, and for a few lingering seconds, words are unnecessary. It's the history between them that speaks, the shared dreams, the shattered promises, the child that forever bonds them. Liam, trying to keep things professional, asks about the latest Hope for the Future campaign. Hope responds with polite detachment, but her voice wavers, betraying the storm beneath. When Liam accidentally brushes against her hand as they reach for the same fabric swatch, the electricity between them is undeniable. The conversation that cuts deep what starts as business talk quickly slips into personal territory. Liam admits he's been worried about her choices, her happiness, and whether she's truly safe with Thomas. Hope bristles at first, insisting she doesn't need saving, but when Liam's voice softens, telling her he'll always care for her, something in Hope's resolve cracks. She confesses that she misses the simplicity of the love they once shared. The picnics in the park with Beth, the lazy mornings when it was just the two of them, the certainty that even through rough waters, they'd always find their way back. Liam's expression betrays him. He feels it too, though he tries to mask it. The scene simmers with longing, not overt declarations, but the quiet recognition that they're still each other's gravitational pull. Carter faces marriage questions while Hope and Liam wrestle with emotions they can't ignore. Across town, Carter Walton finds himself in an entirely different kind of entanglement. Carter has always been the loyal friend, the dependable attorney, and the man who falls too fast and too hard. After the heartbreak of Quinn and the rebound chaos of Paris, he's tried to settle into stability with Katie Logan, but on Monday, the stability starts to feel shaky. Katie's gentle probing Katie, ever thoughtful, raises the subject of the future during breakfast. She doesn't push, but her tone is curious. She asks Carter what he envisions for himself. Does he want marriage again? Kids, the kind of long-term commitment that defines forever. Carter freezes. His face betrays the conflict he tries to hide. On one hand, he adores Katie. She's kind, grounded, and she's given him a second chance at love. On the other, marriage feels like a trap he's fallen into before, something that burns him each time he dares to hope for it. He admits he hasn't thought too far ahead, but Katie presses gently. Carter, we've both been through so much. If we're doing this, if we're really building something, don't you think we need to know where we're headed? The past comes rushing back. As Carter listens, memories flood him. Quinn leaving him. Zoe jilting him. Paris's impulsive decision to tie herself to him when neither was ready. He wonders if marriage is truly in the cards for him, or if he's destined to be the man women lean on before ultimately walking away. The questions hit him hard. Because they don't just come from Katie, they come from within himself. Can he trust his own judgment when it comes to love? Is he willing to risk another broken heart for the chance at a lasting marriage? Two stories, one theme though, their situations differ. Both Hope and Carter find themselves staring at a similar truth on August 18th. The heart wants what it wants, even when logic, history, and fear say otherwise. For Hope, it's the magnetic pull toward Liam that refuses to die. No matter how much she tries to convince herself Thomas is her future. For Carter, it's the gnawing desire to be someone's forever, battling against the scars left by broken promises. Speculation. What comes next? This episode is less about explosive confrontations and more about simmering emotions, setting the stage for bigger drama ahead. Hope and Liam's pull, their almost touch, their confessions, and their nostalgia may not lead to a kiss today, but it lays the foundation for the storm to come. With Thomas's temper always lurking, what happens if he discovers Hope's lingering feelings for Liam? Carter's dilemma. If Katie keeps pressing, Carter may either rise to the challenge of proving he can commit, or retreat into fear, pushing her away before she can hurt him. The theme is clear. Love is messy, unpredictable, and often terrifying. Yet it's also magnetic, pulling people together even when they try to resist. Creative expansion. Behind the scenes at Forrester, to flesh out the episode even further. Let's imagine the supporting characters weaving in and out of the day. Steffi Forrester notices Liam's distraction in the office later that afternoon. She confronts him, suspecting he's drifting back toward Hope. Liam denies it, but Steffi knows the look in his eyes. She warns him not to jeopardize their co-parenting balance with Kelly by falling back into old patterns. Thomas Forrester grows uneasy when Hope avoids his affectionate gestures. He senses the shift but doesn't know it's Liam who's pulling at her heart again. Viewers know it's only a matter of time before his jealousy ignites. Katie confides in Brooke about Carter's hesitance. Brooke, with her wealth of romantic missteps, warns her sister not to push too hard. But Brooke also can't resist offering a sly remark about men who fear commitment, a veiled comparison to Ridge, perhaps. These little moments set the stage for ripple effects that will play out all week long. Why? This episode matters. Soap operas thrive on tension, not always explosive cliffhangers, but the kind of emotional threads that keep viewers invested. Monday, August 18th, is exactly that kind of episode. It reminds the audience that Hope and Liam are never truly over, no matter how many times they say goodbye. It forces Carter to confront a pattern that has defined his romantic life for years, offering the possibility of growth or another heartbreak. It quietly positions Steffi, Thomas, and Katie on the edges of these emotional storms, ready to be swept in. By the end of the day, nothing may have officially changed, but everything feels different. That's the magic of a well-paced soap opera. It makes you lean closer, Wondery.